This video is a case study on how to decide which SEIP super mosaics are the ones that I'm interested in working with. So I've got the Spitzer Heritage Archive here, and I have a catalog of objects that cover a relatively large region, and I want to figure out exactly which super mosaic tiles are the ones that I should download. So this is the position sort of roughly in the center of the region that I care about. And I want to investigate over a fairly large region. AOR is always a good tab to return, because remember that an AOR is the fundamental unit of Spitzer observing, so that's the most compact way of viewing Spitzer observations. For this, though, I'm going to turn off the PBC tab. I'm going to turn on the Super Mosaic tab. The Super Mosaics are a reprocessing of all of the cryogenic era data. The data that I care about for this project are just the cryo era data, so that's just fine for what I'm interested in doing. So I'm going to go ahead and search. Okay, so let's come back with the list of AORs. Okay, so let's go over to the coverage image. All right, so it's got a HIPS image in the background, a 2-mass HIPS image, and indeed that's row OF. I am going to load in the catalog file that I have here of all of the things that I'm interested in studying. It has unfortunately picked red, so let's change that so it's easier to tell. Let's pick yellow for my catalog so that I can tell it more easily distinct from the polygon. So all those polygons, those are the outlines of the tiles that go into the super mosaics. All right, so let's see if we can start weeding this down. Now, look at all these mosaics. Each one of these tiles is going to have 4 bands of IRAC times 2, because there's going to be a long and a short, and then there's going to be a median, and combined in different ways. So let's see if we can filter this down so that it's just IRAC 1. That'll help us because we'll have fewer frames that we need to worry about. And then let's filter this down further so it's just the short frames and maybe also median. All right, so we now have a short list of just 25. So there's 25 individual tiles that are going in here. Now, those yellow squares are the stars that I'm interested in studying. This tile that's here, that tile has none of my objects in it. So let's tick everything, but then we can untick that one because we know that that tile doesn't have anything I care about. That one doesn't either. That one doesn't either. What about this one? Nope, not that one. Not this one. Nope, not that one. This one, nope. This one, nope. That one, I already did. This one. This one. Okay. This one has 1. That one, no. This one, no. This one, no. That one has it just in the corner. Probably not worth it, especially since it's covered by other tiles. All right, so now we're back at the beginning. Maybe this one, oh, that one too has one just on an edge. Let's unclick that. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Let's filter that down. Come on. All right, so now here we have a short list of just the tile numbers for the ones that we care about. So if we just wanted the short exposures, then we could at this point click Prepare Download and be off and running. But if I wanted to be a little bit more clever about it, what I could also do is save this and then write code to go and pull the specific files that I wanted, because the tile names are going to be the same. It's just going to be a different IRAC channel. And if I wanted the median mosaic or the other mosaic, the long or the short frames, once I have identified the tile numbers, then I can write code to go and pull the individual tiles from our archive. But having interactively identified those tiles, now I know more specifically I just need those 11 tiles. I don't need absolutely everything in this region. So it makes it a little bit easier. I've used the interactive tools to figure out exactly which tiles I need.